What's up, guys? So I haven't done a Yone review yet, and I thought what better way to kick it off than to do a Showmaker review. Currently ranked 1 and 2 in Korea, and he's going to be up against, of course, the world's #1 Z99, 1k LP on the Korean server. So today's review, I'm going to be breaking down how to play Yone, some of the combos, some of the things that Showmaker does so well in lane that's putting him in contention for actually being the world's #1 mid laner at the moment. Jumping onto the Rift now, taking a look at the rune page, guys. It's a Conqueror setup with Resolve secondary. So into these matchups like the Zed where you're dueling very often, the Conqueror will work well. Some Yones prefer Fleet, but this is more to sustain matchups. If you're versing something like an Azir or a Syndra or a LeBlanc, obviously the Fleet is going to help you sustain. And you can see how they start the lane, guys. It's like the Yasuo, you're getting those 2 Qs, and you can start the lane with an empowered Q looking for that harass level 1. Make sure you're doing this to begin the game, guys. Don't just go straight to lane without starting to stack up your Q to look for that early harass and to win the lane. Just misses out on that Q there as Zed picks up the Q damage. Positive trade for Z99. What if he's running Conqueror? I can't... Yeah, he is running Conqueror. I talked to Z99 about this. He likes the Conqueror into these matchups where they're dueling very often. E second. Looking for the trade. Showmaker... Another auto does get the positive trade. So Q first, guys, into the E. You want a long lane. You want to E in, get as much harass as possible, take a positive trade, and bounce back. Showmaker there gets a nice trade off onto the Zed. He'll get a water now. Where's he going to put it? Chickens? Yes, sir. As a mid laner, guys, we love to ward the enemy chickens. It's a big indicator of where the jungler is pathing towards, obviously. Junglers always like to clear that as soon as it spawns as well. Pretty easy camp for something like an Elise. Level 3 now. Oh, Zed ticks back. He actually is losing out on these trades. He has to be very cautious, to be honest. Just because the wave state is in a bad spot. Elise was last spotted topside. He's getting pinged out. He needs to shove this into tower, otherwise he's going to get zoned. You can see how deep bot side he's hovering, though. Here comes the Elise. He has flash. Jukes it. Ooh, that was a nasty all-in by Z99. He doesn't even flash react to it. He just straight up drops as we bounce up to the top lane dying. He'd be a little bit salty over that. His reactions. What's going on, Showmaker? Z99 coming in with a style. He should have flashed. He obviously didn't think either #1 had enough damage. He thought maybe he could exhaust, but it just came out like a rocket. And he drops there. Z99 picks up the kill, and let's see how he bounces back in the lane, guys. He picks up those boots. Has a refillable potions as well. Now, does he opt to freeze the wave? He does. Oh, he stops the base. That's massive. Now, Showmaker and Chovy, guys. These are the guys with the best mid lane wave control out of these LCK mids. I always love watching their VODs because they always know how to establish these lane, like CS and XP leads, even when behind. So you can see he pulls the wave, he stops the back. Z99 has to go back to get that buy, and he's going to lose a lot of this EXP just by the Showmaker holding the freeze. So he shoves the wave, or he holds the wave there, and he's just going to hover now. He has a very long lane, denies the cannon, and he picks up that Kate. You can see, drops the E, moves in, hops back to lane. Nice combo. It's a slow shove into the Zed now. Couldn't quite hold that freeze. So now he'll hard shove it and possibly look for a river skirmish or roam. But what's your initial thoughts on Yone, guys? I think... Ooh, lands the Q flash. Ooh, that's a really nice gank by the Sedge. So guys, when you have that empowered... Looking for the Elise trade, my god. When you have that empowered Q, guys, you can Q and then instantly flash. And it's going to catch... It's almost impossible to react to from the enemy if you're not looking for it. He picks Z99 apart there. Poke the Elise as much as he can, and he's going to pick up these Wraiths. Yone, one of the best at... Like, Yone and Yasuo, like, they're both so good at killing these camps here. And killing these camps, guys, it gets you that lead. That CS lead. It's going to help you get level 6 before your opponent. And players like Showmaker always looking to get this lead. Elise probably going to be able to stop the base. Yep. So he'll have to go back to the mid lane. Slight CS lead. But not too much to write home about as of yet. So I think Yone, look, I think he's a niche pick. I think he's not super strong. He's not overpowered. Like, he's kind of in the same, in my, like, I put him in the same group as something like an Akali or an Aurelia, or even a Yasuo. Like, you need to be extremely proficient on the combos and the matchups to make this champion work, because when ahead, very good. When behind, it's super hard to make it work. You will struggle. You'll leak kills. You got to know how to play all these matchups. He's level 6 now. He gets the roam first. He knows there's going to be a bot lane dive onto the bot side. Z99 will shove and then follow. E into the 2-man ultimate. Thank you very much. Gonna snap back. Very good blast cone. He's out. He has an empowered Q though. Should be able to hop around the wall. No sums. Looking for the Caitlyn now. Picks up the Caitlyn. Now Zed is 6. Pops it all onto the Yone. Q empowered lands. Looking to trade, but he doesn't get it. Double kill over to Showmaker. And he has 4-1 with a beautiful start to the game. Sedge can pick up the dragon. He'll shove mid, probably reset. He's sitting on a lot of gold here. Doesn't have time to clear that pink. He needs to shove the lane, and then he needs to reset. First buy, you're usually looking for something like Zerkers. Into that Phantom Dancer, into the IE guys. Pretty standard. I've seen a couple of people that like they've experimented with Shiv, but PD IE, the combo's too insane. He gets an outright PD buy. I'm looking for him to snowball and look for these 1v1s now. Z99 looking for the first buy, trying to get his Ghost Blade. I think the all-in will be pretty close still. Yeah, look at that Lux, pulls the lane for him. These Korean supports, man, like they just feed you so much. Even the junglers, they'll come to your lane, they know how the mid lane works. NA junglers will just like shove a lane for no reason. The Korean players and even like the Chinese, they'll pull the waves a lot. And they'll try and set you up because they know how they just know how the waves work a lot better. Looks for the E combo into the powered Q. Can't quite get the trade. If that Q landed, definitely would have been a different story. Shoving back into the Zed now. I want to see Z99 go for the all-in. No exhaust on Showmaker. Setting up for the dive. Jukes out. Z99 escapes. Ults over the Yone ult. Good escape by him. He spam laughs. Showmaker will come back clueless wards. Car's having a pretty good game, to be honest. And this team's late game is phenomenal. Renekton will do very... Ooh, looking. Renekton will do very well into Aurelia. Sage will outscale the Elise eventually. And then as Lux. Lux is just disgusting shield abuser. There's this Lux Sona meta going around, which I hate. I don't know how they're going to fix it, but it is what it is. Hovering in River, looking for Z99 going for a roam. He has really good map awareness. He knows when this Elise is looking bot side dives. He's trying to answer as well. I'll chase him down here. Can he stop the base? He does. He has E, right? E's over. It's going to be impossible to catch him here. E's back. At least gets this edge. Shut down. Ooh. I love these mechanical duels between these type of players. Having that exhaust, it allows you a lot. It's a lot safer in like an extended skirmish, but for these, like if you wanted to dive under tower, obviously the ignite, you know, that's going to be your go-to. So having exhaust into matchups like the Zed, like the potentially the Fizz or something like that will work. But for most other matchups, I think ignite is definitely the go-to. It's going to give you a little bit more potency. Ooh. E. Ult lands into the Q. Snapbacks. Thank you for the kill, baby. Picks off that Zed. Just beautiful combos. It's super hard to get out of this type of... Like, when this Yone has snowballing, it's super hard to deal with him. Aurelius 3 levels down. Come on. He's daring this guy. Come on, please come on to me, he's saying. The Q hasn't empowered. Come on. He's looking for it. I don't think... Just joking. There's nothing really that can be done. He has no ultimate. Ward in lane, guys. I talk about this ward a lot. It's a super important ward to have. Prevents the enemy from getting unseen roams, unseen backs. Ult from Zed, so... E, Q. Flash. He's back, snap back for the kill. 1 for 1 though and a shutdown, so that is going to be worth for the Zed. But he loses a little bit under tower from that CS. I'd say overall positive for the Zed, but you can see the type of combos you should be looking for when you've got that advantage on Yone. Out of range, pop in with your E, get your full combo off, and then simply when you get the kill, you snap back. It's very easy. The little X cross thing will go like really dark black when it tells you when you can execute, similar to the Zed ultimate. So you can see, guys, just be aware of that. Boots is going to be Tabai. Pretty obvious into something like the Caitlyn, Irelia, Zed. All of the enemy damage is pretty much auto attacks. Elise is no, but look, Elise is not going to be doing that much. Now he has enough. Just simply one-shot those backlines. Gets the sweeper as well. Set up the second dragon of the game. I want to see him get a nice little flank. I think Yone is one of the best champions to get flanks on. Just because their angle is really easy with the E. The ultimate catches them off guard and they all get pincered. E's over. Ult misses. Q misses. Everything has not landed, unfortunately. We'll drop back into the mid lane, get some of that farm. Does he get the blue? Oh, be greedy. DWG Showmaker. You don't need blue on Yone, dude. Game state's actually closer than you'd think. This Caitlyn center lane is doing very well. We'll pick up the red from the Sedge. Can't wait for the IE spike. So usually, guys, you go PD IE. Third item is usually something like the Death Dance. You can go GA as well. They're probably your two best options. Obviously, you can't go for something like the Maw with the PD because of the stacking shields. Doesn't work. It's unique. Sedge ult lands. We don't have ultimate on the Yone though. And they pick up the Sedge. Can't quite get onto him. Sedge him or her? I really don't know. They make it looking to go in. It's a really nice ARAM style as well, isn't it? Because you can just continuously use that E go in. You gotta be careful. I like to pick Cassio into something like the Yone. Round him, put the W down. It's a very nice counter. And he'll be wanting to drop into a side lane as soon as humanly possible. He'll swap off with the Caitlyn. Sorry, the Ezreal and the Lux will go mid now, and he'll drop into the side lane. You can see this macro call. Around about 15 minutes, guys. It happens very often in high elo games. You can do this in your low elo games as well. You just gotta inform your bot lane on what the hell's going on, because a lot of the time they'll sit bot for 25 minutes and they don't understand that if you've got a lead, like this Yone with a lead in the side lane is so much better than mid. And you are so much safer when you're playing like something like an Ezreal in the mid lane. Why would you want to side lane against something like a Zed, like an Irelia? You just go mid, you go such a short lane. As the snapback ready, I don't know if he can survive, because he's gonna pulls it back. Elise flash, yep, he drops there. Not much he could have done about that, I don't know. I don't think it was played too well, but the Elise gets a good pick. And they gotta be careful mid now. About a 2k gold difference. Ooh, the Lux, they're hovering. Thank you, Ezreal. Oh no. And he leads them into the double stun. Caitlyn gets the kill. They're trolling. The Renekton Sedge. Can they save the game? 1 kill. This really is worth like nothing, but let's go for it. Can't quite get it. Mid lane tower probably going to drop. Showmaker gets that crit cloak. I think it gives you 90% crit if I'm not mistaken. He has the same, obviously, doubling crit passive as Yasuo. Flash almost up now. You can play a little bit more aggressive in this side lane. I want to see some more 1v1s. So Z99, he likes this Conqueror Last Whisper style. It shreds as much. The enemy team, I think when you have something like a Sedge, Renekton, Yone, like they all have like Tabi, they're going to have a lot of armor stacking. It's going to give you so much better 1v1 potential in the side lane when you go that Conqueror with the Last Whisper into the cleaver. You can see Showmaker's off. He pops the E. He's hunting. Lands the W and then pieces out. Can't quite get anything done. And when he plays this side lane, guys, he'll continuously do this type of all-in. He'll simply go into a brush, pop his ego deep, try and get a positive trade, and then back out. I wonder if he has enough for an IE now. I think while you force the base. Yep. IE spike has been hit. 160 farm at 17 minutes. And also, guys, I saw Faker did a Yone game against Doonby. So if you guys want me to review that, let me know in the comments. I love Yone at the moment. I like doing reviews. I like playing him, but he's just not my style. You know, I like playing Talia. I like playing TF. Zoe. I don't really like playing these short range champions, to be honest. Not my thing. It's weird how you get your own style and you're very comfortable with that style. Even me. I struggle with these short range champions. Third dragon coming up. Infernal. Let's see how they fight this, okay? He has flash, he has ultimate. I think the best way would be to go through try down the bottom and try and get a flank behind. It's a stun. He's continuously starting up the dragon. And this is not a starter, he's just looking to get the empowered Qs. He probably wants to try and get like an empowered Q flash into ult or ult into empowered Q. Really hop around here. Juke out on the Aurelia. He's dropping so low here for the dragon. To be honest, securing this, okay, they've secured the dragon and they'll probably run. Getting this is going to put them to soul point in 5 minutes. I love getting like, when you get 3 dragons, then you know the next dragon's going to be a big fight. And when your team has an advantage, or you got Yone like this, you got summoners, like, I don't know, it just puts you in a really good, your team in a really good mindset going forward. Because you know the enemy, you know exactly what the enemy team's going to do. They have to contest the soul. And if you can set up something like a Baron, the enemy gets Infernal, you get Baron when you've got 3. Like it's not that bad of a trade. If you're not confident in the fight, if the enemy team's power spike and you got to wait a couple items. So it definitely adds a couple of options to your win condition. Okay. Moving in here. He wants to go for it, but it's a little bit risky. Sedge might hop over. They don't get the steal. He has ult. Oh my days. It's a 3-man ultimate. Picks up with the kill from Zed. Kill onto the Caitlyn. Can we get 3? No way we can get 3. We get 3. That was a really nice setup. Really well timed. Enemy got caught out by that ultimate. A lot of crits coming out. They're going to rush the Nash here. And this game has just been turned on its head. Completely one-sided from now, I guess. That was the one fight they were looking for, at least kind of rushing into it. Pick up this Nash, look for a siege now. I should be able to get an extra 4 or 5k gold lead off of it. Oh my god, look, they're waiting for the Sedge. What good guy. Dude, my team, I'm literally almost up. My team is rushing the Baron to make sure I don't get it. I swear, in solo queue. They don't want to wait an extra millisecond to give me the Baron. Every time, it's crazy. So he is going for that Death Dance 3rd item, guys. Obviously, gives you the armor, magic resist, like life steal. It's just such a nice all-around item. Such a nice third item for a champ like this. Afterwards, I would suggest something like the GA would work well. Means you can play hyper aggressive with a get out of jail free card. And you can see they're not even really playing sides. Renekton's going bot, and then it's going to do like a 4-1. They'll shove mid, then they'll try and rotate into the enemy jungle. They're not going to try and play the 1-3-1. 1-3-1, honestly, with a Nash, it's kind of hard. When you've got a lead like this, you can just hard force. Zed should just go in with an ultimate. Team can follow up. Should be a free win into an inhib. Oh, might be a fight breaking out. He has ultimate. No flash though. Sedge is like 1 health. My god. Oh, dude, the Ezreal. He's in. Ult. Okay, goodbye, Caitlyn. Can we get one more? Crit. Oh, he's got a run here. He didn't get the center either. Irelia is looking to come in. He's waiting for his E and then he'll go in. Let's see if he uses it. He's in. He doesn't want to risk that, does he? He's going to play it very slow on the outskirts. Renekton's doing work. My red buff, he says. Give me that health regen. Give me that damage. Let's look. Oh, let's look for a 1v1 here. E. Q. Dodges. Once that empowered Q, can't get it. Ezreal teleports in. You better grab the center up. I love Ezreal with TP. It's such a it's just a good all-round champion to play. You gotta be careful when you do this and into a champion like Caitlyn. Because if you're not cautious, the Caitlyn will walk up, put a trap, and you'll tick back into death. It's actually a really bad feeling. You do have to be careful in where you're placing that E, that the enemy doesn't have access to it. Gold lead now, like I said. That's jumped up about 5k, and we're totally at, what, 8k gold lead? That's a lot of items in advantages. Gets that Death Dance, and the entire team looks like power spiking. They're going to fight over the Infernal and try and end the game. This will be the last fight, I believe. His flash is still not up. He'll probably try and shove the mid lane wave and then move through. Oh, I was wrong. Looks for the pick onto the... Oh, ult's in. Gets the center. Picks back. Zed. Zed99. He actually steals the Infernal Soul. Cheeky bugger. Good lane wave shoving in. Is blue buff up? Has an empowered Q. E into the Q. W, Q. That tick back should get it. Grabs that kill onto the Irelia. Beautiful. Oh, let's go Z99. That exhaust, like, it's so good for these type of 1v1s. PD shield, your Death Dance coming in now. Good luck. You're never gonna get him. Who the hell dropped this Herald top? Gonna grab this wave. I think what item next would he go? I wonder if it like... I wouldn't really say Merc Skim is good. Only good until Elise and Irelia stuns. I guess it could be okay. I still think GA is insane value on a champ like this. Mainly because you can go the stopwatch. Just being able to sit on the stopwatch is so important and valuable. He shoves the wave topside as his team looks for the fight. Looking like they're going to win it. At this point, Elise is just useless compared to a Sedge. Sedge can tank all the damage on the front line. Enemy team gets aced. And Elysius cannot get the tempo that she needs. Obviously, this Aurelia didn't have the best of games, but Showmaker always putting on performance onto these type of champions. That's going to be end of the review. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. Tell me if you guys want to see the Faker versus Duel Yone matchup as well in the comments below. So until next time, guys, I'll catch you later. Peace.